CCE Meltdown here in the LA Convention Center, and we got an action-packed event, including our main event. Rick Rios will take on Matt Mosley. These two have had quite a bit of history together, and we have the return, the official return of Ace Whistler back in CAW. This is Jack Thomas signing in here live, and what an epic first episode of Meltdown we had last week, where Everett Creed was victorious in a four-man battle royal, defeating Raymond Waters, Easton Angeles, and Brandon Young, only to await the return of the pace-setting ace, Ace Whistler, his former apprentice. But I can promise you, episode 2 will be that much better than we had our own premiere. And it looks like these fans are definitely pumped up, they're excited, and we're going to kick it off with Garfield Wentworth. Last week, Wentworth made his debut and came up short. Vinny Vigo was pinned by Raspberry Ram, and Garfield did not take it too well. He actually assaulted Vinny Vigo after the match with a steel chair, which in my opinion was completely unnecessary. Well, Garfield has a chance to redeem himself here tonight because he will be taking on Vinny Vigo one-on-one here on Meltdown. And as you can see, Garfield Wentworth definitely supporting the 18th century attitude. I've spoken with Garfield earlier today, and he told me that tonight I'm going to prove that I am worthy to be in CCE, and I will bring intelligence amongst our roster. But in order to do that, he has to defeat LA's own Vinny Vigo. And what an opportunity it would be for Garfield Wentworth to defeat what I guess you could say is a man with a year of experience, Vinny Vigo. Look at this pyro. Look at this. Just really complete elegance, I have to admit. I mean, I do not like his attitude, but he presents himself well to the ring. And here comes Vinny Vigo. And the crowd is definitely pumped up. And Vinny Vigo is fired up as well. Vinny Vigo is seeking redemption here on Meltdown against Garfield Wentworth. Like I said, he was attacked with a steel chair after he came up short against Fruit in the Fresh. Garfield was upset about the fact that he lost his in-ring debut and he wasn't even pinned. And Vinny Vigo was the man that couldn't get his shoulder up for the 3 count. And that upset, that angered and frustrated Garfield Wentworth. And he took all of his anger out with the hands of a steel chair and beating Vinny Vigo senseless. But Vigo seems to be back and he seems to be 100%. Let's just hope that these two can really live up to the hype of kicking off Meltdown. There's our referee, Darnell Amarius. Darnell Amarius, our official senior veteran referee. And now look at this, just waiting the match, and there we go. Bell's rung, we're underway. Lock up, collar and elbow tie up by Garfield and Vigo. Vigo now with the front face lock, and let's go into the waist. Going back to the front face lock again. Some chain grappling between the two superstars to start out this match. And you can definitely tell that these two are very different, like I said last week. I mean, they have two totally different attitudes. Look at this, trying to kind of fake the other one out. Not letting each other get by. And oh, nice uppercut there by Garfield Wentworth. Garfield smashing Vigo's head into the canvas. And looking to do so again. Just that roughneck tactic of Garfield Wentworth. Comes across and a nice hip toss. Connected on to Vigo. And look at this, just stomping down Vinny Vigo here. Going for a cover. Hooks the outside leg. Darnell on the count. And Vigo getting the shoulder up. Now I definitely think that Angelique Stark, our general manager, who was revealed last week, will definitely be the scout here in Creative CAW Entertainment. Definitely sees who's going to be the breakout star, and I think that's why this match is so important to both of these men. because whoever comes up with the victory will definitely catch the general manager's eye. Ooh, nice forearm by Vigo right to the back. And these fans are definitely on the supporting side of Vinny Vigo. And look at this, all kick right to the ribs. And now Garfield gonna stomp down on Vigo. Garfield, look at this, just rubbing his knee into the chin. Garfield's got to really work on the ribs. Look at that, just working on the ribs there, working on the torso. That makes it harder for Vigo to do that NY2LA frog splash. Garfield definitely doing his homework here tonight. Look at this now, Vigo going to work on the shoulder blade of Garfield. Look at this now, side headlock applied. And Vigo, look at this. A little bit of showboating, the fans definitely supporting it. Good job by Vigo, and look at this. Getting a little bit of cockiness here. Oh, look at that. Kick right to the ribs, go for a cover, 2 count, and no. And look at that, oh, nice. Nice elbow right to Vigo, and oh, a drop kick to the knee. This isn't looking good right now. Look at this, smashing Vigo's head right into the mat a second time. And now, oh, a third time. Look at Garfield. This is just, oh, this is unbelievable. Come on. Referee's got to do something about this. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and Vigo kicks out. All right, now Garfield's definitely got the momentum. Oh, no, Vigo takes it back. Look at this now. Vigo getting a little weary. Oh, nice heel kick. Right to the jaw. Vigo going to go for a cover. Vigo, is he going to do it here? And no. I mentioned earlier Vigo's finishing maneuver, the frog splash. We are quite unsure. Oh, look at this. Garfield faking him out. And Garfield with the neck breaker. Garfield going to go for a count. Look at this. Darnell. Oh, no. Vigo now fighting back. Vigo, what's he looking for here? Got him on the rope. And look at this. Oh, choking him out. Getting quite aggressive. You know, Vigo's got sometimes a hot temper, and, you know, definitely doesn't show much support from the fans, but they're going to support their hometown hero anyway. Vigo with those vicious knees. Now getting the crowd support back. Look at this, coming across the rope. Garfield misses. Oh, Vigo caught him with a nice heel kick. Comes across, and oh, we've seen that before. That jumping leg lariat, and Vigo going to take advantage of a weak Garfield Wentworth. Oh, we're going to see it here. From East Coast to West Coast, an NY2LA frog splash. And you saw the height that Vinny Vigo got. And Vigo picking up the win. Can we get a replay? Yes, we will. Watch how high Vigo got. Oh, he probably got up 10 feet in the air. Unbelievable. And watch how he just crashes on Garfield's ribs. Right here. Look at it. Oh, nice. And that's going to do it for Garfield Wentworth. Vigo does get his redemption. And wait a minute. Garfield. Oh, no, wait. Oh, Garfield. Oh, misses Vigo. Vigo's fighting back. Vigo's got a couple of shots in. And there he goes. Vigo getting a little aftershock as well. I know, you could definitely tell. Look at Garfield. Garfield's pissed that he didn't get his moment. Oh, wait a minute. Not him again.
Well, I've got the mic now. And when one mic comes two, this mic is in my hand. This mic, the one that I'm speaking to all of you with, is always going to be acquainted with me. But this second mic is opportunity. This second mic is a gamble that you take every time you pick it up and you speak, because everybody, all the eyes are looking on you. All the eyes of judgment, all the eyes of pain, all the eyes of fulfillment, everything, all looking at you. Because no matter how good you speak, no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, you're still only speaking negatively. I'm giving you guys the pep talk of a lifetime, but guess what? Everybody out there is booing me. Why? Why? Because I don't have the winning complexion? Huh? Is my skin not fair enough? My skin's not fair enough? Well, guess what? Those people haven't been fair enough to us all our goddamn lives. As I say, one mic. gives you the skill. One mic gives you the talent. One mic serves you the time. One mic is the passageway to success. Unlike some famous people, this mic in my hand is not a pipe bomb. This mic in my hand is a grenade of war. Straight from the army of us, the army of it. And they want to see us go back and back and push each other down so nobody can go up. I took a long drive today up to 405 in Los Angeles. Well, this piece of shit town. They produce more white stars in the goddamn solar system. We haven't got a good one out since Denzel. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I took a long drive down this 405. It was a nice, dark day. Yes, nice, dark day. Darker things are more important in life. It was a nice, dark day. I'm riding down, and I'm going, and my car stops. My car shuts off on the road. I'm like, you know what? All right. Things happen. Normal people have car trouble. But do normal people get pulled over when they're fixing their car? No. That cop came up to me and he almost beat the hell out of me for fixing my own car. Why? For no other reason than because I'm black. But you know what? I'll be the black guy of negativity. I'll be the black guy of hate. I have so much built up hatred to those white assholes because every time I turn around, there's always something going on. There's always somebody, there's always a naysayer. There's always somebody to badger and push and punch and kick. But guess what? No matter all that's happened, no matter what happens now and then, I'm still here now with this one mic. Gentlemen, the time to fight is now. The time for change is now. Yes, there's a ring out there. 3 rounding ropes. 12 turnbuckle pads. 4 turnbuckle posts. But guess what? There's only a chance for one mic. And when I grab this one mic, I will always say what I feel because change to the CCE is not going to be avoided. It's coming to all of you. Ah, you've arrived.
Well, it looks, from what I hear, it looks like somebody walked in the door, maybe perhaps a guest of honor. I don't know who the hell that is, folks. I mean, he spoke some grievances last week as well about how he wasn't being used in former federations that he was signed in, but folks, I'm going to, put out a word to our board of directors, including our general manager, Angelique Stark, to see if I can get an identity of that man. But anyway, here comes Brandon Young, who was in the final 2 in the 4-man battle royal of the main event last week against Everett Green. Brandon Young definitely put on an excellent effort. And I definitely can say that there is no shame in coming up with a loss. I mean, he just handled it very well, and he definitely showed his guts when he took great pinfall and eliminated Easton Angeles. I definitely am looking forward to seeing more of Brandon Young. He looks pretty excited. What the hell is he doing in there? Definitely looking like he is awaiting his opportunity here in Creative CAW Entertainment. And it looks like he's going to be going against this man who has been well known in several federations, but now he's in CCE and his name is Chris Andrews. 6'5", 270 pounds. Chris Andrews definitely a threat to the CCE roster. Folks, I am just getting word right now to announce this. At our first ever CPV event, which will be CCE Ascension, the first match has been made. It will be a new concept known as the Survivalist Coliseum, which will include 4 superstars And two of the superstars in that match will be Chris Andrews and Brandon Young. That is all that the GM wants me to reveal, I guess. I don't know, folks. I'm as confused as you are. I'm not sure. Here we go. Match is underway. Locking up two men. Chris Andrews and Brandon Young. Anyway, I guess four men will compete at Ascension in this survivalist Coliseum, and two of the four will be Chris Andrews and Brandon Young. I don't know. Cover here. And no. Well, I guess you could say whoever wins this match gets momentum at Ascension. I really am not sure. Andrew's definitely a great in-ring competitor, as is Brandon Young, as we saw last week. Brandon Young has been going by different identities throughout the past couple of years, trying to get his right name, trying to find the right place for him, and now I think he finally found it here in CCE. Look at this now. Oh, nice elbow, knocking Andrews to the outside. Very nice, innovative maneuver. Look at this, the Hurricane Rana from the apron to the outside. Brandon Young definitely, oh, look at that. Oh, got a little cocky. Chris Andrews is not going to put up with that, and all the fans did not like the fact that Andrews attacked Brandon Young from behind. Referee on the count. Andrews getting back in the ring. Chris Andrews, oh, nice forearm right to the head of Brandon Young, and now coming in with the shots. Andrews firing away, and look at this. Brandon Young coming back. Nice roundhouse kick. Look at this. Oh, nice again. Oh, and a nice leg sweep. Oh, look at this now. Brandon Young getting a little fired up. Andrews tried to grab him, didn't get there. Oh, look at this. Oh, come on. Rake in the eyes. Darnell letting Chris Andrews know, hey, don't be doing that in my ring. Anyway, Chris Andrews. Oh, nice backbreaker. Going for a cover. Is this going to be it? Early in this match, and no. And folks, I've just gotten the identity from the GM, that man in back, the man backstage, that was speaking his grievances last week and just a couple of minutes ago. He goes by the alias Brother Cam. Oh, look at this now. Look at that elbow now by Brandon Young. Look at this. Here we go again. Oh! Brandon Young definitely coming. Look at this across the ropes. Brandon Young pretty fired up. Look at this. Oh, this wasn't smart. Andrews. Look at this. And like I said, that is one of our faculty members that was hired, Brother Cam, and definitely speaking his mind. And it seems like he wasn't alone just in the locker room just a couple of minutes ago. And it seemed like his guest of honor walked in right before the cameras cut. Going for a cover here. Andrews. And no, Brandon Young kicking out. I mean, you gotta admit, I mean, we definitely got some outspoken personas here. Really speaking what they believe on Meltdown. And we saw that maneuver last week by Brandon Young, that leg drop right to the groin. And there's that elbow right to the head. I'm wondering who's going to come out on top in this match. Brandon Young doing pretty impressive so far. Look at this now. Oh, nice! The leg drop bulldog. We saw that last week as well. Cover here. 2 count. And no. And now Brandon Young getting a little frustrated. Oh, nice draw kick right to the chest. What is Brandon Young looking to do? He's, I don't know, kind of telling Darnell. Oh my God! Andrews beheading Brandon Young with that vicious clothesline. That was just absolutely brutal to watch. Andrews now as Young bounces off in a German suplex, turning Brandon inside out. Hook at the outside leg, cover, 2 count, and no. I mean, Andrews, look at this, just showing that brutal strength, and now nice suplex by Chris Andrews. A native from Ireland is Chris Andrews. Look at the suplex variation. Perhaps a modified version of the 3 suplex hat trick Shades of the late Eddie Guerrero, and a nice kick out there by Young. And oh, nice chop and a leg sweep as well. Definitely working on the lower body of Andrews, which is very smart when you're fighting somebody that's bigger than you. Lewis now working on the leg again. You see those kicks to the leg. Brandon Young definitely getting a little too fired up in my opinion. I don't know. He's got to stay focused. And a nice, monkey flip. Monkey flip, and now where is Brandon going now? Going to the top rope, high-risk area. And wait a minute, comes up, and caught him in a power slam. I told you it was high risk. Hook the leg, cover, and no. And oh, wow. Look at these vicious European uppercuts. Something that is definitely not pretty. And look how Andrews is just looking at him, just staring down at what he thinks to be his prey. Across the ropes, comes back, and look at this. Look at this, version of an Olympic slam. I've never seen that used before. Look at this now, Andrews, I think he's looking for the end. I think Andrews is looking to finish him off. Here he comes, and got caught! He got caught with the super kick, right to the chin. Is that gonna be it? And it will be. Brandon Young picking up his first win. What an impressive victory by Brandon Young. And definitely momentum going towards the Survivalist Coliseum, according to our general manager, Angelique Stark. Brandon Young, definitely a superstar that we are going to see a lot more of in CCE. And I'm sure Chris Andrews will be one as well. And speaking of our general manager,
we need to talk now about what happened last week. I thought you wanted me to be the man that builds your dynasty. I thought you decided that I was going to be your CCE champion. Now all of a sudden I see Ace Whistler crashing my celebration and claiming he wants the gold. What I want to know is how are you going to solve this entire crisis?
You know, you should realize by now, I'm doing what's best for my company, my dear. In order for you to compete for the world title, you're going to need an opponent. You know, you call yourself a self-supremacy, but Ev, my sweet, that's common sense. Your opponent in 3 weeks at Ascension will be Ace Whistler for the CCE Championship. But I wouldn't be so worried about your former disciple, because you're in a match tonight, a tag team match. So you better go get ready. So get the hell out of my office!
Angelique Stark ordering Creed out of her office! Wow! Those two really trying to get at each other's nerves. You could definitely tell Creed is just trying to get inside the head of Angelique Stark. And speaking of getting inside the head of innocent people, talk about Zayden Morgan, a man that has definitely left an impact last week on Meltdown, perhaps the biggest impact. He definitely offended many people with his non-beliefs rather than his beliefs. Zayden Morgan picked up a victory against Chris Corman. Told us all to pray for his loss, and that if he was victorious, then everything we were taught was a lie. A very distraught human being is Zayden Morgan. And it looks like Zayden wants the mic. This is a
dream. One of the most influential quotes in all of American history. And just like Dr. King, I also have a dream. And last week I took the first step to accomplishing it. But unlike Dr. King, I don't preach lies from the so-called gospel of Jesus Christ. Instead, I preach truth. I preach facts. I preach independence. Now, as you all can tell, your prayers have fell upon deaf ears. I have proved that by not only defeating Chris Cormott last week, but dissecting him like I will the very fabric of your religion. Last week was not only a victory for Zayden Morgan, but atheists everywhere. For too long, we have been demonized by society for not being a slave to an imaginary deity. Well, now, we have a voice. And every single week, it will only grow louder as the masses awaken from their slumber and the believers are made fools. But now I just have to ask, what happened? What happened? Why didn't your God answer your prayers? Was Jesus on vacation last week? Did Allah forget to set his alarm clock? No. These deities you all pray to were simply not there, just as they have always been. The only thing is that you people are too stupid to realize you are only talking to the air. Every last one of you bigots are so dependent on your God to justify your...
And I think it's an appropriate time to say, thank God, I don't even know who the hell this is. Who the hell is this? Oh my God! That's Amaka Faisal! What the hell's he doing out here?
Please let me cut you off, because you are talking down on the religion in the city of angels. How do you go berate Jesus? How do you berate Allah? How do you berate the Judaism? How do you berate everything in the city of angels? You do not know. I come from lots of rich heritage in religion. What we do to people like you, we cut you up and put you back in the ground. Because you, Zayden Morgan, you are a terrorist. You are a terrorist to religion. And you are an atheist. That is not right to be an atheist. Okay? I might be of different religion. Yes, I might not follow Jesus. I might not follow Judaism. But I do follow the Allah in the nation of Islam. But there's nothing wrong with that. That is my choice. But you see, you run your mouth too much about, no, this Jesus no good. No, this Judaism no good. No, this Allah no good. No, that is not right. Because you know what? I'm going to come in there. I'm going to put you down. You're going to be on your knees. And then you, yes, you will find faith and you will bless Amaka Faisal.
Well, Amaka Faisal definitely offering the challenge to Zayden Morgan. I have to say, even though I do not follow the same religious beliefs as Amaka Faisal, at least we share a common belief in religion. Amaka Faisal, who is high in religion, against Zayden Morgan, who is a straight-up atheist. Look at this. Amaka prays to Allah, and Zayden Morgan is laughing. Oh, look out! Oh, come on. Zayden Morgan running away like the little coward he is. No pun intended, he's not too little, but still. Look at this. Morgan caught him, though. Oh, Samoan drop. Going for a cover this early? Come on. You know, the disrespect of this man just keeps growing and growing more and more week by week, and I am becoming disgusted with Zayden Morgan. Look at this now. Morgan talking trash. It's like the only thing he can do. Look at this. Amaka now fighting back, which is very interesting because here in the States, Amaka's religious beliefs are somewhat frowned upon, but I gotta admit, at least he believes in a religion, and I could definitely support Amaka Faisal for his religious beliefs. And look at Amaka just stomping down, just throwing Morgan's head into the mat. Morgan fighting back, though, with an elbow. Morgan's got him. Oh, nice knee. Coming in with the strikes. Amaka definitely not in a good state right now. Across the ropes, comes back and working on the leg. You saw how Amaka was using those kicks, and now Zayden Morgan just thought to himself, well, wait a minute, let me realize I gotta work on these legs. Definitely take out the A game in Amaka Faisal's offense, and that is a very intelligent thing of Zayden Morgan to do. But I am not totally supporting
the fact that Zayden Morgan is picking on Almaka Faisal right now. I'm absolutely disgusted with this man, both professionally and personally. I don't think I've met a man that has offended as much people as Zayden Morgan has in my entire career. And you got to admit, I mean, there is a lot of offensive people in the world of CAW. I mean, I don't need to look at this. This is ridiculous. He's mocking Almaka Faisal, pointing out to Allah like he freaking gives a damn. This self-righteous son of a bitch just clotheslines Almaka Faisal. Look at this. These repetitive clotheslines. Look at this, just one by one, just dissecting and breaking apart Almaka Faisal and his beliefs. Look at this, Almaka fighting back. Almaka, look at that, still using the kicks, even though Morgan used them. Look out, oh wait, Almaka with a kick to the back and a nice clothesline right to the chest, and Morgan getting out of the ring again. Come on! Morgan now has Almaka set him up for a trap, and now over here by the announcer's table. Look at that, oh God, just slamming him right by the table. Almaka Faisal definitely in a lot of trouble. Look at this now, ooh. Vicious elbow right to the back. Look at this now. Morgan has that hammer and that chin lock. A double submission here by Zayden Morgan. Look at him just torque away on Almaka Faisal. This is not pretty. And Zayden Morgan hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico, where Almaka Faisal hails from Saudi Arabia. Almaka Faisal making his in-ring debut. This is actually his first appearance in CAW. However, I've heard of him a lot. Oh, no, he got caught. Oh, no. Oh, my God, the Rapture. Zayden Morgan caught Almaka with the Rapture. And, come on. Zayden Morgan picking up the victory. He's 2-0 here. And despite his anti-religious beliefs, he is a very impressive in-ring competitor and has dominated CCE and left the biggest impact for 2 weeks in a row. Zayden Morgan, definitely a man that you could consider a future main eventer because he just sparks the attention of the masses in CAW. Well, still, folks, we're here at the Convention Center, and coming up later, we got the return of Ace Whistler. Whistler making his first appearance in CAW last week since the death of Total Extreme Wrestling. And here comes Fruit in the Fresh. Fruit in the Fresh picked up their victory last week against Garfield and Vigo, who settled their differences earlier on tonight to kick off the show. Peppermint P in the red and Raspberry Ram in the purple. These two definitely supporting the bubblegum trend. I wonder who Peppermint P and Raspberry Ram are going to face. These two definitely excited every single week they come out here. And I could definitely tell by you, the fans, that you guys definitely support Fruit in the Fresh. These fans are definitely cheering for these two right now. I wonder who they're going to face.
The
Oh my God!
is now before you.
I guess this is what Angelique meant by a tag team match. Everett Creed and Baron Bishop against Fruit and the Fresh. This is not good for the two men standing in the ring right now, because the two men walking down the ramp are the most ominous force in CCE. The ashes of the Gen Y virus, the ones that survived the genocide of Gen Y, Everett Creed and Baron Bishop,
And this is Bishop's first match in CCE. This is definitely not going to be good at all for Fruit the Fresh. You got to understand the method of this team. Everett Creed, the mental mastermind, the brains behind the organization. And Baron Bishop is just the brute force of this team. I guess you could say Baron does Creed's dirty work, and then Creed leaves to pick up the pieces. Baron Bishop, look at this, the power of this man. Raspberry Ram starting off and comes back. Oh, caught him with a clothesline. And Bishop now firing back. And oh, another clothesline grounding Raspberry Ram comes across and a Luthez press. And Baron Bishop fires away with a couple of shots. Baron Bishop standing at 6'11", weighing in at 315 pounds. He is the largest man on the roster from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and his tag team partner Everett Creed, who hails from Bayshore. And look at this uncatcher suplex by Baron Bishop. If I was Raspberry Ram, I'd stay the hell down. But no, there's too much pride. I gotta give them that. They got a lot of pride and they got a lot of guts to take on Baron Bishop and Everett Creed. And can you imagine the 1% chance of Fruit and the Fresh actually getting the victory tonight? That will upset the CAW universe as a whole. I mean, I gotta admit, that would make your career set if you could actually win this match, if you're Peppermint Pete or Raspberry Ram. Nice elbow by Ram. I'm still surprised Ram's got him down. And now Baron fighting back. Look at this now, Baron with those forearms. Oh, he hit Peppermint Pete too. Hitting everything in his way. And Baron I'm trying to make it out. I think he wants Raspberry to tag in Peppermint P. He actually wants a piece of Peppermint. Peppermint coming in, coming back. Oh, look out! Oh! The swinging sidewalk slam by Bishop. Baron just looking to brutalize Fruit and the Fresh tonight. Maybe perhaps a little frustrated that he wasn't on the premiere episode of Meltdown. Bishop taking out his frustration here on what could be contenders for the tag team titles. Bishop now firing away with these shots over and over again. Referee, come on, you gotta do something about this. Bishop is just brutalizing Peppermint P here tonight on Meltdown. Single-handedly, may I say. Look at this. Oh, Baron telling him, don't tell me what to do. Referee can tell you whatever the hell he wants to tell you to do. He's the official of this match, and he'll DQ you right away. I don't know why you're taking it out on Darnell Amaris, but then again, who the hell's going to tell Baron? I wouldn't. Maybe Darnell did the right thing. I don't know. I would not want to provoke Baron Bishop, but Peppermint P definitely doing so. Can't knock down Baron, though. He's got him in the corner. Peppermint P's got to do something here. He's got Baron staggering. Look at this, moving a little jive. And now, oh, got him down with a drop kick. Peppermint P's got to take advantage, going for the cover. Oh, God. No way. Oh, man. That would have been... Oh, man. Peppermint trying to get away from Baron. Baron not letting it happen. Throws him across. Oh, what a shoulder tackle. It's like running into a semi-truck. I mean, there is no way you're going to win that battle. Baron Bishop. And let's not forget how he first started in CAW. And oh, look at this. Creed getting the tag in. Creed getting some action in. Look at this. Oh, come on. Look at this. Throwing Creed right into Peppermint P. And now look at Creed. Look at the dirty tactics. Just rubbing in Peppermint P. Right into the canvas. And then that elbow. Look at this. Creed tagging out right after he did one elbow. I don't even know what to say here. I really don't. Like I said, I mean, Baron does all the dirty work and Creed just pretty much picks up the pieces like a dog at a table for dinner. And look at this. Baron taking out both Raspberry Ram and Peppermint P. Oh, look at that. Wow. Baron lost his balance when Peppermint caught the leg, and Baron had no choice but to fall, but Baron back up on his feet. And oh, come on. What a shot. Baron Bishop. Just a brute force
of this fiend of nature. Oh, look at this. Folks, he calls this move the Royal Execution, planting Peppermint P into the mat. And is that going to be it? Is this going to be it for Fruit in the Fresh? And no! Peppermint getting the shoulder up and Baron frustrated. Baron's got him up and down with a sidewalk slam. Bishop now getting a little frustrated. Oh, wow, what a kick by Peppermint P! He's got to make the tag to Raspberry, and he does. That was a little last gasp from Peppermint P. Had to get some rest. And now Raspberry Ram taking down Baron Bishop. The force of that drop kick even knocked down Baron Bishop unsurprised. But these two got a lot to fight in. Oh, look at this. The half Boston Crab. I don't know how smart this is. Baron's a much bigger man. He could outpower him, but Raspberry's got the sin locked in for just a little bit. But Baron outpowering Raspberry Ram. And now Bishop coming in with a flurry of headshots. Over and over again. And look at this, throwing him into the corner. This is Bishop and Creed's first official tag team match. And look at this. Now Creed with a mule kick as Baron holds Raspberry Ram's head in. Nowhere to go for Ram. Just had to feel the impact of Creed. His full body weight just landing right on the back. And Creed, look at this, he's going to tag in Baron again. Creed just coming in for bits and bits of this matchup. And I don't know what they got planned here. Creed throws him up and Baron catches him with a Samoan drop. I have never seen that before. And Bishop, look at this, talking trash to Peppermint. Oh, wait. Oh, Raspberry caught him. Raspberry caught him with a neck breaker. Ram now trying to fight back. I don't know how he got up from that Samoan drop combination by Creed and Bishop. That was something unlike anything I've ever seen before in my broadcasting career. And Bishop now firing the body shots, the headshots, any punches he could find, and a shoulder tackle. Knocking down one half of Fruit in the Fresh. And Baron Bishop is stalking him like an animal. Oh, look at it. This is going to be it. This is how Baron Bishop finishes off his opponents. The Lutheran Hammer. And that will do it for Raspberry Ram. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Creed, oh my God. Creed pretty much getting the credit for all of Baron's credibility. Baron did all the work, and Creed using the Genesis device that he used last week to make Raspberry Ram tap out. Like I said before, Baron does all the work, and Creed gets the credit. How Baron Bishop has the humility to do that, I will never know. Creed found Bishop at a local event in Calgary, Alberta. And Creed pretty much has never looked back. And these two are going to take over CCE. Creed has a championship match against Ace Whistler at Ascension. And speaking of Ace Whistler, he will be making his return, his official return, here tonight. And coming up next, our main event, Rick Rios versus his longtime nemesis, Matt Mosley. And here comes Rick Rios now. Rick Rios has been known in mostly Total Extreme Wrestling when he was under the name of the Gen Y Virus. Everett Creed, who was a good friend of Rick Rios and also his former mentor. But will Everett Creed's teachings work for Rick Rios? Will Rick Rios defeat Matt Mosley here tonight? He has one victory over Matt Mosley, and that is when he became the TXW Internet Champion. When Rick Rios' career was scarred at Final Testimony 3 when he lost to Matt Mosley in his hometown of Las Vegas. But this is Rick Rios' opportunity to get redemption. And here comes Matt Mosley. And these two are definitely well known for being in the ring against each other. And you can most certainly tell that Matt Mosley has evolved since. He even said it last week. He knows who he is now. He's not trying to be somebody he's not. But one thing about Matt Mosley's past is that he has an outstanding rivalry with Rick Rios. One of the most overlooked stories, in my opinion, was the story of Matt Mosley and Rick Rios. It had yet to hit its full potential, but tonight, the main event Meltdown. Coming after this, Ace Whistler will speak to the CCE fans about his match against Everett Creed at Ascension. But right now, we are going to see a match that has been months in the making, and what I could say might even possibly be the final encounter of Rick Rios and Matt Mosley. And if it is, it's an honor to call it. Here we go. Both men locking up. Rios and Mosley. Now, I do know quite a bit about the career of Rick Rios, as well as I do know about the career of Matt Mosley. These two very even, a nice stalemate, and Mosley finally gaining the advantage. Going to a side headlock. Two great technicians in the ring. Mosley now, starting out with a fisherman suplex. Rios actually got a little staggered there, but look at this. Rios fighting back on across the ropes. And Rios throwing him to the outside. Look at this. Rios telling him to bring it. Rios trying to get inside the head of Matt Mosley. Playing definitely playing the mind game. And Rick Rios was well known for being a part of Gen Y. But now Rios is on his own, seeking a career of success. And the one way he could do that, the one way he could start it, is by defeating Matt Mosley. And look at Rios talking trash. There's definitely an untold story between these two superstars. Mosley with a clothesline and the cover. Rios getting the shoulder up. And now Mosley fighting back. Mosley with a couple of slaps across the ropes. Come back in a nice sleeper slam. Taking down Rios. And look at this. This is classic Matt Mosley offense. Driving the knee right into the head. And now Mosley, what is he doing? Going across the ropes. Comes with a leg drop. Hooking the inside leg. Cover here. Darnell checking the shoulders. And no, Rios got a kick out. Look at this now. Rios fighting back, blocking the hand. Comes across, and Mosley catches him with a nice hip toss. And Mosley is fired up. And look at this. Again, perhaps. Going across. Yes, look at this. For a second time, driving the knee right into Rios. Matt Mosley has the offense right now. That's Rios set on the ropes. What is he going for here? Slams him down. Uses the bottom rope to give himself some leverage. And a nice stomp right to the chest. Look at this now. Mosley driving the leg right into the canvas. Mosley now going to start working on the leg of Rios here, as you can see. Is he going to continue to do so? Yeah, look at this. Mosley just working on that leg of Rios. Notices Rios loves to use that drop kick of his. Mosley definitely going to be smart about this. Trying to take the A game out of your opponent. We've seen that earlier tonight with Zayden Morgan and Almaka Faisal. Look at Rios just talking trash. Rios definitely the less appreciated here in this matchup. And Rios with a face buster. And it feels like Rios has got a lot more to prove than Mosley. Mosley somewhat already made as a superstar here in CCE. Rios has got to be the one that proves himself to the CCE fans. Rios has got to be the one to prove I got what it takes to be here in Creative CAW Entertainment. Will he do though? Well, it all depends if he can get the victory here tonight against Matt Mosley. Right now the score is 2-1 and Matt Mosley's lead. And look at this, Rios trying to even the score, and no, Mosley kicking out. And there it is. Rios working with the drop kicks. And look at this, Rios again with the drop kick. Rick Rios really using those dry to third. Oh, Mosley saw it coming. Very smart. Mosley doing his homework. And oh, what a knee. Knee right to the head. A nice elbow right to Rick Rios. This match is very, Very exciting to call right now. Rios has the offense back and a nice knee drop. Now Rios, got caught by Mosley with a shoulder tackle. Driving his shoulder into the ribs, almost a spear-like tackle. Taking Rios to the outside, Mosley bringing him back in. Not looking for the count-out victory, going for a pinfall. And no. Rios kicking out. Look at Rios catching Mosley with a float over DDT. Spinning around over Mosley's back and driving his head right into the mat. Rios up top. And Rios caught him. Mosley thought he had him. And Rios drives the knees in, using all of his body weight to take down Mosley. Is this going to be it? Is Rick Rios going to pick up the win? And no, Mosley getting the shoulder up. And Mosley fighting back. Mosley with a clobbers to the head. Getting Rios into that turnbuckle on the lower right side. And look out. Oh, nice spinning European uppercut. And Mosley firing up the crowd here. You can definitely hear them chant. Mosley getting fired up. Oh, wait a minute. Mosley, we saw this last week. They caught the arm. Spun it around. Had Rios where he wants him in a nice clothesline. Is this going to finish off Rick Rios? And no. And now Mosley clobbering in. And look at Rios fighting back. Rios getting the comeback. Throws Mosley into the corner. Rick, what is he looking for? Wait a minute. Oh, missed the knees. Mosley caught him. Oh, Mosley caught him out of nowhere. Oh, the Sin City hangover. He used that to beat CCEᴴ last week when Rios shared the same fate. 2 count, shoulders down, and it will be. Mosley picking up an amazing win. Rick Rios with a good effort, but Matt Mosley picks up the win tonight. And that is only that much more momentum for Matt Mosley. And I could definitely say that his fans and his friends and family in Las Vegas watching tonight are applauding him, as we all are here at the LA Convention Center. I am definitely excited for this potential that Matt Mosley has to offer. Folks, coming up next, making his way to the ring any moment, will be Ace Whistler to discuss his what the hell?
Matt Mosley. Oh, man, you know I've always been a fan of yours. Do you want to know why? Well, here it is. You made me and my freaks feel the way we should feel. But we shouldn't be afraid to reveal ourselves to the world. You were one of us. You were our hero. But then you left us here. You put a brush through your hair and washed your lovely face. You betrayed us. So now I will gladly represent my people while you burn. So sit tight, Matty boy, because lips will rock your world.
That was weird. Well, folks, my reaction, I think, is the same from everybody else. Look at this. Everybody's got the same facial reaction as me. Folks, what can I say? Lips has arrived.
Here we go! All this place awoke when the Panther screams, Ace Whistler! Hear this place! It is electric here in the convention center! I have never heard a reaction so loud! Oh my God! This place is rocking! Ace Whistler making his return to CAW in his first appearance! Whoa! Holy cow! Hear this place! Oh my God! These We're gonna find out right now. We have been waiting an entire week, an entire 168 hours, and counting, yes, I'm counting, for Ace Whistler. And now he's here. Folks, let me hand it to the pace-setting Ace.
Man, it's
Ace
been a
Whistler.
while. And boy, do I miss this. Apparently, you guys miss me as much as I miss this. Now, for a while now, I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I was feeling empty. I wasn't feeling empty just because I lost my job, but I lost my dream job, and that is competing every single night to prove that I am the best. Now, because of me losing my job, I had to move away from my home in Boise to down here in Sacramento. Now, it was supposed to give me a fresh start. However, fresh starts are not the best thing for me. I step out of the bed every morning and I go, you know, do my usual, eat breakfast and stuff, and then go outside, lock my front door. I wouldn't hear anything, and it's something I wasn't used to. There was no cheers and no boos. It was utter silence to me. I'd go to theaters, I'd go to shopping malls, no cheers, no boos, and it's still silent. I don't know if it makes me sound like I love attention, but I just love this business in general. I love competing, and that broke my heart when I couldn't compete anymore. Now, me being brokenhearted does get a little bit better, because it made me find this place, Creative CAW Entertainment, and they were so glad to hear from me and offered me a contract. Now, I come to CCE with two goals. One goal is to be my usual self, to prove that I'm the best every night, to prove that I still have what it takes, to prove that I have the heart, I have the passion that to compete in this company. And goal number two is to beat the best this company can put in front of me, to prove to myself and to these people that Ace Whistler is the man. He's got what it takes to become a champion. He's got what it takes to be a Hall of Famer. But at Ascension, ladies and gentlemen, I do get my goals. I do get the chance to break my goals in my first official match. At CCE Ascension, I will go up against a former mentor of mine, Everett Creed, for the CCE title. Now, Everett, I do thank you for what you taught me in TXW, but however, this is not TXW anymore. This is Creative CAW Entertainment. This is the place where I get to start fresh. This is the place where I get to be myself and not be a second servant to you. This is my chance not to be the president of the United States, but to be Ace Whistler. At Ascension, I promise you, I'm bringing my A game. The question is, are you bringing yours, or are you going to bring Baron to back you up? Now, Everett, it's not to get on a personal level, but it just shows you how dedicated I am to this business. It shows you my dedication to become the first ever CCE champion. Now, at Ascension, I promise you, at the end of the night, you will know why Ace Whistler will become the first Creative CAW Entertainment champion.
Wait, oh, what the hell? What the hell is this? Baron Bishop's out here! Oh, come on, damn it, son of a bitch! Baron Bishop's beating the hell out of Whistler! This has got Everett Creed written all over it! This is ridiculous! Bishop just spoiling the celebration and the return of Ace Whistler. Why the hell is this necessary? God, these folks are disappointed as I am, and oh, there he is. There's the mastermind behind all this.
Is someone feeling a little down? Well, two could play at that game, Ace. Since last week you decided to crash my celebration, I decided that this week I was going to crash yours. And at CCE Ascension, I just want you to make sure that I am going to be, for the first time in my career, CCE champion. And it will be at your expense. And when it's all said and done, you will know that the supremacy is now before you.
Well, it is official. Everett Creed and Ace Whistler, who will be our first CCE champion.